All right, today we got a 15-year-old killer who thinks he can outsmart detectives. Let's check this out.
Crime scene to a house in southern Dayton View. Believing the two crimes were connected, officers arrested 4 teenagers, including 15-year-old DeTravon Mitchell and 15-year-old Tylen Peaks, who were brought to the Dayton Police Department for further questioning.
Tell me how he came into contact with you today, Mr. Peaks. Right here.
I woke up and I just seen the SWAT team. Because my friend woke me up, he said, "Bro, the SWAT team was outside." I said, "Why?" He said, "You don't know, bro, you gotta go outside." So that's when me and my friends went outside, and I just ended up here.
Okay, well, let's back way up then, because obviously the day didn't start with the SWAT team. What happened way before you woke up to the SWAT team?
I was chilling.
Where were you chilling at?
322 a.m.
Who were you there to chill with?
Me and Ray.
And who?
And Ray. But I just had pulled up, and then
Yo, why I never seen a skinny woman detective? All right, I'm sorry. You know my brain go everywhere. Why do I never see a thin, skinny detective or like a chief of police and she's skinny? Is it like the job is to like eat? I mean, you ain't out here in the field, running after people and shit. You clearly just solving crimes. So I guess it's to solve crimes like through, analytics and all these other things that they have to solve crimes and eat. Because that shit just came to my mind. You don't never see no skinny women detectives.
I got sleepy, so I went to sleep.
Detectives are faced with 2 crime scenes. The first, a carjacking on St. Agnes Road at around 1 a.m. The second, the murder of Brandon Cooper, took place just minutes away on Fergus Avenue. But strangely, it happened almost an hour later. While detectives know that the teenagers have to be involved in the carjacking, since the stolen vehicle was found in their garage, they were now trying to determine whether they also played a role in Cooper's murder.
I'll be frank with you. I know you didn't go to sleep. That's not what happened. We expect you to be honest with us because we are honest with you.
I did go to sleep.
I'm not going to lie to you, so I prefer that you don't lie to me. When we ask you questions about what happened, know that we already know what happened. I'm seeing if you're going to be honest with me, and you haven't been so far. And we're right at the beginning, so that's kind of silly, right?
Okay.
So we know that you and Ron and Trey and Ray caught a lift earlier today.
I don't have no proof I caught no lift. I was at the house, I went to sleep. I ain't catching no lift. I don't even got lift money to catch lift.
The plan's never to pay for it. The plan was to steal the car that's in the garage at the house where you were laying your head. Or where you say you were laying your head. How old are you?
15.
15. Okay. You wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to sit in that chair.
No.
And you wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to catch adult charges for this kind of thing, okay?
You guys don't charge me for it.
We're going to charge you for 2 counts of aggravated robbery and a count of aggravated murder.
Damn!
This isn't the first lift you guys have done. You've probably done 10 of them, okay? You're gonna go get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery. You took 2 cars this morning. And the second one resulted.
Do you understand?
What proof do y'all
Do you
got?
understand?
You're in the house where the car's at.
I mean, his dumb ass don't realize he's sitting in the police station right now. What proof did they have? They had to have some type of proof to even come get you. They just didn't arrest some random 15-year-old kid. They had to have proof to even come get you. Now, will it be substantial in court? We'll find out. Well, we really won't find out because hopefully the video, somebody gonna be telling in this video. 15-year-old, somebody gonna be telling in this video. So someone's gonna tell what really happened. But bruh, don't try to be this guy. And that's a message to all the youngins. Like, don't be this guy, bruh. Now, if your ass tell, listen, there is no code to the street. So I want y'all to know that. There is no code to the street, bruh. If you ain't telling, somebody else telling, bro. So, be the first so you get the deal. Like, that's pretty much what I'm trying to explain to y'all. If you ain't telling, someone else has got a lot to say. And if they bring in a ham sandwich while he hungry or some McDonald's, a Big Mac, and he was starving, guess what? Your ass might get told on. So stop doing dumb ass crimes out here and do the right thing. You're 15, bro. When I was 15, I was just going to parties. The worst shit I did was probably smoke weed somewhere I wasn't supposed to smoke some weed. But besides that, I wasn't into stealing cars and murder.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I did not know y'all was there.
What do you think that everyone else is? man said, sitting in that chair right there.
I don't know what they said. I don't know what they
You're
said.
right. You don't know what they said, but we know what they said.
Unfortunately for Tylen Peaks, detectives had already spoken with the 3 other suspects, including DeTravon Mitchell.
I told y'all last. I knew somebody. Clearly, it was DeTravon. He folded. I knew it. I knew this, man. Especially when you're young, man, you got your whole future ahead of you. Oh, hell no, he did it. He took the car. He told me to come. He just gonna put it all on him, man. Accountability is kryptonite, especially for a young person. They ain't trying to be held accountable for aggravated murder. Do 20, 30 years in jail.
Opened up to them much more easily, just 4 hours earlier.
I
So
knew.
tell me what happened tonight. How did you guys all get together?
They called me.
Say again.
They called me asking me to come over.
We gonna go hit a lick? What was the plan?
Find some girls.
All right. So did you find any girls? Yeah. Okay. They just didn't want to hang out. Okay. So at some point you all leave, right? And you go get an Uber. Is that fair? Were you gonna go somewhere? Okay. What was the plan? Just take your car?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're telling the truth, man, and I appreciate that, okay? That's all we want. When they got there, was it a man or woman that came? Okay. Do you remember what kind of car it was? Is it the car that's in your garage?
Yeah.
Probably or yes? Okay. It's a Subaru, and it was you, Ray, Ty, and Ron. Fair? Okay. Was the plan always to rob her, or did somebody say something while you were driving, or how did it happen?
Just happened in plain sight.
On the night of January 26, 2022, Tylen, DeTravon, and their friends Ray and Ron had booked a Lyft ride with the intent of stealing the vehicle. Though each suspect had a different story, detectives determined...
And this hit a little different because I got family members who do this type of things. You know, Uber, Lyft. And one thing my older... I don't want to tell y'all what gender, but my older sibling has told me is like, yo, I don't like picking up people. And now I can see why. Like, dude, the mindset of people is crazy. I'm going to rob someone that's doing Lyft. Like, bruh, come, like, this is the dumb shit. And then you know what they was going to do with that car? If you don't know, if you're clueless to what they was going to do with the car that they stole, they was going to go drive that car around and do hits. And do gang shit in the car. You see what I'm saying? And then that shit all tracked back to someone else. It's a stole. You know what I'm saying? They steal one of these cars and then do a bunch of shit. Or after they do the crime, they was going to burn the car anyway. So it's crazy to think about, bro. This is your mentality at 15, nigga. I can imagine at 20, nigga, you're going to be out here trying to assassinate niggas and shit.
That the ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone at 12:30 a.m., with the armed carjacking taking place shortly after at around 1 a.m.
How many guns were in the car?
2.
2. What kind of guns?
I don't know. There was one was MP9.
Who had that one?
Me.
Okay. Who else had a gun?
Where did they was passing the gun around.
Okay. Do you know who started with the gun?
And both had.
Who's both?
Ty and Ray.
Ty and Ray. So Ty and Ray were kind of passing the other gun around?
Ain't no loyalty in these streets, man. I'm trying to tell the youngins. Your ass holding it down. You thinking you doing the right thing. Man, I ain't got nothing to say. Y'all can't prove nothing. And then the next room over, it was Tay and Ray. They didn't even give this man a damn gum. And they didn't give him at least a sandwich, something. A bag of chips. Bro started telling before the bag of chips even came. Oh, cooked. So as why the other kid trying to outsmart the police, which he can't do, he sucks at that. But this kid, they didn't even put no pressure on him, and he telling.
Okay. Is it safe to say Ty had the other gun?
Possible.
Eventually, detectives also broke Tylen Peaks, who admitted to playing a key role in the carjacking.
Alright, it was me, Ryan, Ray, and Trisha. But I don't know. I just know about the first lift.
So tell us what happened.
We booked the lift, and then we just told her to get out the car. And that's when she got out the car, she started yelling and stuff. That's when we parked the car back in the garage. That's the only thing. That's the only lift I know about. I don't know about no murder.
Tell her about who ordered the lift and Who was sitting where and all that kind of stuff?
I don't know where to live.
Did you drive?
No, I don't know how to drive.
Who drove?
I don't know.
Come on, man. You can't do this, Tylen. This
This
doesn't work,
nigga, this nigga, come on, man. You can't admit to what you just did. Say you were in the car when we dropped it off, but don't know who was driving the car. I mean, bro, he's not bright, man. He not bright at all, and this is why your ass getting told on. Little Daytron, is it Daytron, Daydravius, whatever the boy with the D name, Trey. His ass getting a deal, man. He gonna cut a little deal on your ass. It was all him. He did the murder.
Who got in the driver's seat? Who drove the car?
While detectives now had enough evidence to believe that DeTravon and Tylen were primarily responsible for the first carjacking, they still faced a much bigger challenge: solving the second crime, as they had a murder victim on their hands. This task, however, would prove itself to be much more difficult than anticipated.
Do you feel bad about what happened? I just told you, ag robbery, murder. You know exactly what murder here. His name was
Alright, I gotta be a little misogynistic in this point of the video. This is why, like, shout out to all the women detectives, man. I don't want to be that guy, but like, let the guy handle this, man. Cause in the other interview that little Trayvon, whatever his name is, the man is talking to him, and that man spilling the beans. As soon as he see a woman, he just think like, "Oh, she talking about feelings." He don't feel bad. No, he does not feel bad. He out here, he's 15, out here stealing cars and committing murders. Do you think he feels bad? No. Get the man in there to really put the pressure on him. Nigga, you willing to do 45 years? And then that's when niggas start sweating. You know what I'm saying? Sweat bullets. No, I don't. I really don't. I like my freedom. And then he start telling, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. It's different ways men put pressure on younger men. Like, it's just easy. I'm telling nigga, you get 100 years, nigga. And I would have nonchalantly walked out. You do 100 years, and then I would let him sit there for a little bit and came back and so how you feel about that 100 years? That's what the feelings I want to know. Nigga, how you feel about that 100 years? And then he gonna start telling me everything. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who Brandon is.
You don't have to know somebody to kill somebody, believe it or not.
So you're trying to say I killed somebody?
You were part of this murder scheme.
Look at all these pages. You're not number one, bro. Okay?
Can you read? You can't read them out?
No, I'm not gonna read anything. I don't tell you what I know. You tell me what you did, and that's how this works. I would bet every penny I've ever made in my life that DeTravon, Ty, Ray, and Ron went back out to hit another lick because that one was fun and that one worked, and then the second one went sideways. Okay, so that's where we're at. You're here. You did grown-up stuff, and that's where we're at. We got us a car. Let's go get another one. Right? Okay, so tell me about that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he folded, bro. He folded. Now, I don't think it's right for you to do crimes with people and tell on people, because I just think that's not morally, like, you know what I'm saying to you? That's not. What am I trying to say? Like, for me personally, if I was doing shit, like, I have to live with the shit I did. I'm not trying to get out easier than other people, because I did it. You know what I'm saying too? As a man, you gotta be accountable for your mistakes. And like, and live and learn from them. Some mistakes you can't come back from, like murdering a person. You can't come back from that. That shit gonna be on your soul. That shit gonna be beyond just the jail time. That shit's gonna be on you. It's gonna be a badge on you forever. So yeah, like telling on people as far as like for me personally, if you had to ask me, I'm telling on like if I don't do crime. I do YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I like making videos. I like having fun, shit like that. So everybody getting told on. I ain't got no reason not to tell on your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling on you immediately too. They don't gotta offer me nothing. He did that shit. I'll show you where he did it at. But if you're a part of these crimes, I feel like some of these kids don't get to look like he'll learn his lesson after doing 100 years in jail, but he won't learn it until 30 years in. Because in his mind, he just told to get like, you know, let's say they give him 30 years and the other kids get life or something like that. It'll take him a long time to learn his lesson because he found a loophole to like get out earlier. I feel like you have to pay for your sins, bro. You got to pay for the shit that you do out here. You know what I'm saying? And your ass shouldn't have been in the streets if you was gonna fold this goddamn quick. Now you a good kid. You know what I'm saying? Your ass was a good kid the whole time. You just trying to fit in and shit. That's one thing I never did. Like, yeah, I knew people. I did some dumb shit in life, but I wasn't the fit in type. I just knew people. That's all it was. I never fitted in with people. I never seen the cool people and was like, I want to fit in. That just was, it came natural to be around certain type of people, which I then learned that was the dumbest shit ever. But I'm just giving y'all some of my, it's life story and shit like that, but they're cooked.
What was the goal? To get another car?
To get some money.
Get some money, okay? Same 4 people? Okay? Everybody sit in the back, everybody sit in the front.
Right.
Okay. Who all has guns in the car this time?
Same people.
Huh?
Same people.
You and Ty, or you and Ty and Ray?
I gave my gun to one of them.
Huh?
I gave my gun to one of them.
Which one? Because that's important, you know what I mean? Who'd you give the gun to?
Ty and Ray. The only 2 that had sticks.
So Ty and Ray both had guns? One of them had yours. Okay? Who said what?
Why that man got his hands in his pants? You think he pissing himself? He probably pissing himself. He probably pissing himself right now at this point. Cause you know what I'm saying? He telling for sure. Like, so he not only has to live with the fact that he did the crime and he's gonna be charged with it, he has to live with the fact that his reputation, I guess, in the streets, whatever that means, I don't know what that means, but people know what that means. His reputation in the streets is butchered. And he's telling on the same friends that he was willing to do these crimes with. Shit crazy.
Just pull guns on him? So they pull guns on him, right? Somebody say, give me the car, get out.
Get out the car.
Get out the car. What does he do?
Just sit there.
He didn't get out? Okay. What happened next?
Got out the car.
All 4 of you got out of the car?
Nah. I can't get out the car.
But they're still, but
They still in the back.
Ty and Ray are still in the back seat. Okay. And they're the guys with guns. Okay. And they're still in the back seat when he takes off. And how many gunshots you hear?
2.
According to DeTravon, Tylen and Ray both stayed inside the car when 2 shots were fired, killing Lyft driver Brandon Cooper. Before the fatal shots, he claimed that he and Ron had already stepped out of the vehicle. Interestingly, Tylen told a nearly identical story, with one key difference. He insisted that he and Ron were the only ones who got out of the car, not DeTravon. Both these stories, however, would soon turn out to be impossible.
I think there's a little bit of mistruth that you're telling me about this second event, okay? And I know what you did, right? And I get it. You put your pole on somebody else and don't put yourself in committing this second offense, which you did. Right? No, come on, man.
I'm telling you the truth.
He said, I'm telling you the truth. That's why, okay, now we got to the bottom of it, bro. If you're still here in this video, we got to the bottom of it. Why was he snitching so early? Why didn't he hold it down? It's because he was about to put that gun on someone else. That someone else, I'm assuming, is the Ty kid. Which the Ty kid came in there and tried to be solid from the beginning. So this is why solid don't get you nowhere. Because your friend, well, luckily his detectives caught on very early. But he had the pole. He didn't get that pole up. He didn't get a stick up. He kept the stick. And he stayed in there. And then murdered someone. And then put it on one of his friends, man. I mean, this ain't no loyalty in the streets, niggas. Ain't no loyalty. It ain't real. They don't love you. Like they say they love you.
You've been telling me the truth so far, but I think this is the part where it gets a little hairy because this puts you involved in this man being shot.
To be real with you, just keep it home, huh?
Do it.
Shot 3 times.
Huh?
Shot 3 times.
Who shot 3 times? You shot 3 times?
No. Right. Tyler and Ron get out.
Ty and Ron get out.
Me and Ray stay in the car.
Who has your gun?
Ray.
And then who's got the other gun?
Ty.
Ty has the other gun.
Went to his door and tried to pull him out the car.
Ty tried to pull him out the door?
He skirted off. And then Ray shot him twice.
Let's do this. Okay, so stand up. I'm the driver, right? Come over here. I'm the driver, and he's trying to pull him out, right? And he went in, and so Ty's trying to pull him out.
His door was locked.
So Ty can't get in the door.
Yeah.
So where is Ray when Ray shoots him?
Ray right here. And I'm
Outside of the car.
inside the car.
So I'm facing this way, right? So how does Ray shoot him?
He had something like this.
Okay?
And then he shot him twice.
Where did he hit him? And point on my body.
Either right here or back here somewhere.
Okay? So he shot him from inside the car, but hit him in the upper back. Okay? And you were right there.
There's no other bullet holes anywhere in the exterior of the car.
So
There's no
what did-
bullet holes in the interior. He's got 2 in the back.
2 in his back.
Yeah.
Not through the seat or anything.
No, his story is bullshit.
So,
Because the car was stopped right at the curb, right at the intersection.
okay.
A shot couldn't have been fired after he started to pull away from inside the car because they were already stopped at the intersection. That's right where the casings are.
Both DeTravon and Tylen had purposefully withheld a crucial detail.
What's going on, y'all?
When officers arrived on Ferguson Avenue at 2:08
Bruh, this shit
a.m.,
is so crazy.
they pronounced 35-year-old Brandon Cooper dead at the scene.
At the scene.
2 bullet casings were found inside the car, supporting DeTravon's claims that Cooper had been shot from inside the vehicle. However, what didn't add up was the discovery of 2 additional bullet casings outside on the road.
Did shoot this man. We're here, man. Look at me. We're here, okay? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's unfortunate. It sucks. It's a terrible decision.
Yo, I do love how cops be like, it is what it is. Like, no, bro, you about to do it. I think maybe the kid don't understand the consequence he's about to pay for this, but nigga, you're about to be baked cookies. And I mean baked cookies out here, nigga. You gonna be up there eating. If you ain't tough enough, you gonna be somebody's girlfriend up there. Washing drawers and putting Kool-Aid packets on your lips. So, bruh, lock it in right now. Lock it in. And clearly people don't know this. And this is what will get a lot of people not just out of trouble, but this is how you would win against police. Anytime you are in trouble, you have the right to remain silent. Unless you're trying to snitch to get a deal, obviously. But even if that will be later down the road where you might have a lawyer, they might try to get you a deal or something, to tell on someone, whatever the case may be. But in these situations, when they pull y'all into these rooms, y'all don't understand y'all rights as a U.S. citizen. You don't have to say shit. Because one thing, they got all the evidence on you, but they don't know who was in the back of that car who shot the person. And him giving you this sob story and shit, I'm like, yo, sir, I can't speak, man. I plead the fifth. I'm telling you, they would have been in there shocked. Like, I plead the fifth, man. I have the right to remain silent, man. Because anything you're saying right now is going to be used against you to bake you cookies, man. Put you on trial or put you in jail for the rest of your goddamn life, boy. I guess he didn't understand that. He didn't get the concepts.
And so we don't keep doing all this. Okay, I'm gonna keep making notes and writing stuff that's gonna walk us in circles, and it's all lies, man. It's all just nonsense.
Alright, I did.
Huh?
I did.
You did it. Where did you shoot him from?
Twice inside the car, once outside the car.
Twice inside the car, once outside the car. Were there any bullets left in your car, in your gun? Just the way you talked to me, just the way you showed me? Were you on the driver's side by the door or in the middle? In the middle. Twice inside the car. And then you shot like at the car?
One time, yeah.
Did you hit him, do you think?
I don't know.
Surprisingly, DeTravon eventually confessed, claiming that he alone was responsible for Brandon Cooper's murder. Although the accounts of what actually transpired on January 26, 2022 varied among the 4 suspects, detectives had an explanation for the key moments. It all began around 12:30 a.m. when a Lyft ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone.
Okay.
Approximately 25 minutes later, as the driver reached a stop sign on St. Agnes Road, DeTravon and Tylen, who were both armed, pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot. They robbed the victim, taking her belongings before Tylen took control of the vehicle and drove it to Anna Street, where they parked it inside a garage.
Okay.
At around 1:40 a.m., just like the first incident, a second lift ride was booked, again starting on Oak Ridge Drive. This time, however, it ended on Ferguson Avenue at 1:51 a.m., just one street away from the first crime scene. Once again, DeTravon and Tylen played key roles in the robbery. Inside the car, they both pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot with the apparent intention of robbing the victim. When he did not comply, DeTravon fired 2 shots into his back, fatally wounding him, before firing a third round at the vehicle as all 4 teenagers fled. The second bullet casing found outside on the ground came from Tylen's firearm, as he also fired at the vehicle while escaping. 9 minutes after the murder, at 2 a.m, surveillance cameras captured the group running back toward Anna Street.
Go to the parking lot, and then we see the police, so we start running.
You see police where?
Going down the street.
Like towards where you just came from? Like where you shot the guy?
Around an hour later, a SWAT team raided the building after tracking the stolen vehicle from the first crime scene to the house where the teenagers had been staying. They were then arrested and taken to Dayton PD for questioning.
Do you feel bad about what happened?
Yeah, I didn't know he got murdered.
Y'all just knew. I'm in the video right here, bro. Y'all just knew y'all shot him in the back because he said no. Because he worked so goddamn hard for his car and he wasn't trying to give it up to no little stinky ass, dirty ass little 15-year-olds. Nah, hell nah, bro. Yeah, y'all deserve the extent of the law to cook your ass, bake cookies straight in the oven, put that shit on like 450. You know what I'm saying? Never to come out again. But the only person who's gonna get the serious time is these two, the actual 2 people that's watching in the interview. I don't know about the other friends, but I know that kid's he facing murder charges. Period. He just told them that he murdered them. So, and he wrote, and it's in a statement. So he can't backtrack that. And then this kid actually shot a bullet at the car and was part of the other robbery. So y'all niggas, well, the other he probably looking at life in prison, depending on where y'all at and how they view that type of shit. Cause he is a minor still, but yeah, he looking at like 15 years, maybe 15 years. Well, either way, they're baked cookies. I did not enjoy this. Innocent people should not get killed because they're doing the right thing, like a job to take care of their family, and little dirty ass niggas with no money and no future take their lives. I hate that shit. Ban this nigga to the shadow realm. Till next time, people. And I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. See me on the next video.